Welcome to lesson 1 of How to Speak Georgian, brought to you by speakgeorgian.com. Listen to this conversation.
უკაცრავად რუსთაველზე მინდა 5 ლარად.
Gargi, დაჯექი.
მადლობა.
რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ?
ნომერი არ ვიცი, მეტროსთან ახლოს მინდა.
ხურდა გააქვთ?
კი ბატონო.
ძალიან კარგი.
Imagine a lady standing in the street somewhere in Tbilisi. She's trying to get a taxi. She hails a taxi and then asks the driver, "Excuse me, I want to go to Rustaveli Street for 5 lari."
უკაცრავად რუსთაველზე მინდა 5 ლარად.
We are going to practice this word by word. You have to listen to the speaker and repeat out loud. Try to make your pronunciation exactly like hers. First, the word excuse me. The speaker will say this word part by part from the end. Repeat after her out loud.
Vad. Ravad. Ukac. Ukacravat.
The second letter in this word is a sound that does not exist in English. It's a mixture of K like in keys and G like in go. Listen carefully and repeat out loud.
K K K.
There's another letter in this word that does not exist in English. It is like the ending part of the word it's.
Ц Ц.
Let's practice this word one more time. Try to match your pronunciation with the speakers.
უკაცრავად უკაცრავად.
Now say, "Excuse me."
უკაცრავად.
Rustaveli Street is located at the heart of Tbilisi. It is named after Shota Rustaveli. He is considered to be the preeminent poet of the Georgian Golden Age. Now repeat after the speaker.
რუსთაველი რუსთაველი.
Now we want to say to the Rustaveli Street. In Georgian, you can add ze to the end of a street name, and then it means to that street. Say to the Rustaveli.
რუსთაველზე რუსთაველზე რუსთაველზე.
Did you notice that the E at the end of Rustaveli is dropped before adding ze? Say Rustaveli and to the Rustaveli together.
რუსთაველი რუსთაველზე რუსთაველი რუსთაველზე.
Say, "Excuse me."
უკაცრავად. უკაცრავად.
Now let's learn how to say I want.
მინდა
Repeat after speaker.
და მინდა მინდა მინდა.
Say, "I want Rustaveli Street."
რუსთაველზე მინდა.
Since you are adding the z suffix to the name of the street, there is no need to use the word street, and there is no need to say I want to go. Your intention is already understood. So, you literally saying to the Rustaveli I want.
რუსთაველზე მინდა. რუსთაველზე მინდა.
Say, excuse me, I want Rustaveli Street, meaning you want to go to the Rustaveli Street.
უკაცრავად რუსთაველზე მინდა. უკაცრავად რუსთაველზე მინდა.
Now you want to tell him how much you want to pay.
ხუთლარად.
The Georgian currency is called Lorry. Here you add the odd suffix to the end of the Lorry, and that makes it an adverb. It is translated as for Lorry or with Lorry.
ლარად. ლარად. ლარად.
Did you notice that the E at the end of Lorry has been dropped before adding odd?
Lari, larad. Lari, larad.
Now the word for number 5.
Xuti. Xuti. Xuti.
Most nouns in Georgian end with the letter E. For example, Rustaveli, Lari, and even Xuti. But when the next word becomes an adverb, like larad, you must drop the E from preceding words. Now say, for 5 Lari.
ხუთ ლარად. ხუთ ლარად.
However, if you forget to drop the E at the appropriate place, do not panic. You have not made a huge mistake. Georgians will still understand you very well. Now, the driver responds, okay, sit down.
კარგი, დაჯექი.
First, the word for okay or that's fine.
კარგი. კარგი. კარგი.
This word basically means good or sometimes nice. It starts with a K-like sound that we learned when we said excuse me. Do you remember what was that?
კ. უკაცრავად.
Say, okay.
კარგი. კარგი.
Now the word for sit down.
დაჯექი. დაჯექი. დაჯექი.
Now say for 5 Lari.
ხუთ ლარად. ხუთ ლარად.
Now say, excuse me, I want Rustaveli Street for 5 Lari.
უკაცრავად. რუსთაველზე მინდა. ხუთ ლარად. უკაცრავად. რუსთაველზე მინდა. ხუთ ლარად.
Say, sit down.
დაჯექი. დაჯექი.
Now you respond by thanking him. Here is how to say thanks in Georgian.
მადლობა. მადლობა. მადლობა.
Say okay.
კარგი. კარგი.
Say thanks.
მადლობა. მადლობა.
რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ?
The driver is asking you which number in Rustaveli Street you want to go. Here is the word for number in Georgian.
ნომერი. ნომერი. ნომერი.
It was easy, right? Did you notice that it ends in E as well? Most nouns in Georgian end with E. Say number.
ნომერი. ნომერი.
How do you say I want in Georgian?
მინდა. მინდა.
Now let's learn how to say you want.
გინდათ. გინდათ. გინდათ.
Say you want.
გინდათ. გინდათ.
Now say back to back. I want, you want.
მინდა. გინდათ. მინდა. გინდათ.
Now let's learn the word which or which one.
რომელი. რომელი. რომელი.
Ask which number.
რომელი ნომერი. რომელი ნომერი.
In Georgian language, you can turn a simple statement into a question just by inflecting your voice. Now ask, in Rustaveli, which number you want?
რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ? რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ?
Now you want to respond by saying, I don't know the number.
ნომერი არ ვიცი.
Let's first learn the new verb in this sentence. I know.
ვიცი. ვიცი. ვიცი.
It has that t sound that you first encountered in the word excuse me. Can you remember that word?
უკაცრავად. ც. უკაცრავად.
Say, I know.
ვიცი. ვიცი.
Now we are going to make it negative by adding this prefix to the verb.
არ. არ. არ.
Say, I don't know.
არ ვიცი. არ ვიცი.
Now say back to back, I know, I don't know.
ვიცი, არ ვიცი.
Do you remember how to say thanks?
მადლობა. მადლობა.
Now ask in Rustaveli which number you want.
რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ? რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ?
Answer with I don't know the number.
ნომერი არ ვიცი. ნომერი არ ვიცი.
The lady continues.
მეტროსთან ახლოს მინდა.
She said she wants the driver to drop her near the metro station. Here is the word for near.
ახლოს.
This word has a letter that does not exist in English. Listen carefully and match your pronunciation with what you are hearing.
ახლოს. ხ. ახლოს. ახლოს.
You make this sound from back of your throat. Practice some more.
ხ. ახლოს. ახლოს.
Say near.
ახლოს. ახლოს.
Now let's learn how to say next to the metro station.
მეტროსთან.
Repeat part by part after the speaker.
თან. როსთან. მეტროსთან. მეტროსთან.
Say I want near the metro station.
მეტროსთან ახლოს მინდა. მეტროსთან ახლოს მინდა.
ხურდა გაქვთ?
The driver just asked you if you have change. First, let's learn the word change, here meaning small notes or coins.
ხურდა.
This word also starts with that sound that you must produce from back of your throat. Pay attention and repeat out loud.
ხურდა. ხურდა. ხურდა.
Now, let's learn how to say you have.
გაქვთ.
This verb has a few consonants in it. Therefore, the speaker will dissect the word and repeat part by part. Listen and repeat.
ვთ. აქ. აქვთ. გაქვთ. გაქვთ.
Say you have.
გაქვთ. გაქვთ.
As I said, you can turn a simple statement in Georgian into a question just by changing your inflection. Ask, you have?
გაქვთ. გაქვთ.
Now ask, do you have change?
ხურდა გაქვთ? ხურდა გაქვთ?
We want to answer yes sir. Here is the word for yes.
კი კი
It starts with the same letter that is something between a K and a G. Repeat it a few more times.
კი კი
Now the word for sir.
ბატონო ბატონო ბატონო
Say yes sir.
კი ბატონო კი ბატონო კი ბატონო
Although
ბატონო
literally means sir, the whole expression could be used when responding to a woman. This is an exception. Later you will learn the word for ma'am, but for the time being you can use this expression whenever you want to say yes to a man or a woman.
კი ბატონო კი ბატონო კი ბატონო
Now the driver responds to you happily.
ძალიან კარგი.
He said, very well. Let's learn how to say very.
ძალიან.
This word starts with a letter that doesn't exist in English. Listen carefully and match your pronunciation with that of speakers.
ძ ძ ძალიან ძალიან ძალიან
Now say very well.
ძალიან კარგი. ძალიან კარგი.
Let's review this conversation one more time. Imagine you are trying to take a taxi for Rustaveli Street. You hail a taxi. Taxi stops. Now you are talking to the driver. You start the conversation politely by saying, "Excuse me, I want Rustaveli Street for 5 Lorry."
უკაცრავად რუსთაველზე მინდა 5 ლარად. უკაცრავად რუსთაველზე მინდა 5 ლარად.
The driver replies,
კარგი, დაჯექი.
respond to the driver by thanks.
მადლობა. მადლობა.
The driver asks you a question. Respond to him by what you have already learned.
რუსთაველზე რომელი ნომერი გინდათ?
ნომერი არ ვიცი. ნომერი არ ვიცი. მეტროსთან ახლოს მინდა.
He asks you another question. Answer him in positive.
ხურდა გაქვთ?
კი ბატონო.
ძალიან კარგი.
That's great. You have successfully finished the first lesson. You may think that you haven't learned a lot, but actually, you have learned some critical phrases that you are going to use daily. We are going to repeat these words again in future lessons. And before you know, they will stick with you so hard that you would not be able to forget them even if you wanted to. So, don't worry if you can't remember all the words that you learned today. So, it's enough for today. Enjoy sleeping tonight for at least 8 hours and let your mind rest. I want you to listen to this lesson tomorrow one more time, and then you are free to go to the second lesson in this series. If you have not signed up for our mini course, make sure you go to www.speakgeorgian.com and register for more free lessons. And with that, we conclude this session. Congratulations on starting this great journey with me, and we'll continue tomorrow.